can't distract you.
I can, somehow. Don't know how.
I don't know how either.
Head pass. Yeah,
Head pats?
yeah,
What?
head pass.
Why would head pats make a difference?
Cause I need. I need.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
Okay.
You're gonna have to give me some time to think about it because it's not.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you a call a little later. Okay.
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 Okay. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Kaelyn's gonna get stabbed. Kaelyn's gonna get stabbed. No, you only missed like 30 seconds of it. It was like. No, because Kaelyn doesn't have PC aura. There's no player character aura. Uh, she she would not survive. She would not survive. Yeah, if a player intentionally downs her, she will probably die. Like, it's just how it is. She's a person. But it has to be intentional. Like, how many times have I been downed? One or two? I think I've actually been downed like two. About to lose another doc. Well, okay, to be fair, I said I need to think about an appointment with her, okay? To be fair, because Kaelyn knows she's actively violent and will actively stab people. And she has a history of violence. And there's not anything I can do. There's there's no amount of therapy I can give her that's gonna cure that. It's like Sydney. Lithium. We'll just use lithium. We'll just do full sedation. Fuck the half sedation benzo. Just look at the flower, yeah, right? Just look at the flower. Hey, thank you for the flower there, James. Just look at the flower. Okay. So we need still water and what? Cucumbers for the cucumber juice? Lemon. Cucumber, mint leaves, and lemon. Okay. Cucumber, mint leaves, and lemon. Alright. Still water. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm almost thinking I think Sophie on different server has a helipad over here. Maybe I should put it like over here. Like away from everything. I think what I would like though is I'd like to put metal fences like down there. And like line them on the bottom. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I like the way the house looks though. So maybe not. I need still water. Let's go get 20 still water. Let's go get 20 still water. Then we'll go look at Parsons. Did you said Parsons? I'm sad Judy's gone too. We lost both our daughters already. I don't know. I think she died. But I'll never find out. I mean, they didn't even send me your medical report. So. Judy Crimson. Oh, I have fucking... Can I just leave the money? Can I not just leave the money in the damn... Let me just leave the money in the damn wallet. Kaelyn asked for Callista's medical report. The night of the trial. I still haven't got it. To be fair, Leon, that was before she got her stuff cured. So, I mean, she could have got it as a ice contact. Like, as an emergency contact, I can request medical reports too. Like, there's no... That's part of HIPAA. That's literally part of HIPAA. Just like I can EMA someone as an ICE contact. That's part of HIPAA. That's actually part of HIPAA. It's wild how people don't think that's part of it. It's actually kind of wild. Yeah. Like I said, it's a lot of people that don't understand how the Health Portability Act works. Health Information Portability Act. Because most states, when it comes to like county regulations and stuff, a POA is higher than a ICE contact. But in lieu of POA, in lieu of next of kin and in lieu of spouse, emergency contacts can make the decision. Like they can. Like that's. And the funny thing is a spouse is higher on the priority list than power of attorney. Yeah, by quite a bit. And cousins are not next of kin. Next of kin is immediate family. So mom, dad, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa. Cousins are not on that list. Yeah, so if you have no immediate family, the way it currently works in San Andreas is that no one can make any decisions for you whatsoever unless they're a power of attorney. And they don't even recognize immediate family. Just an FYI, they don't recognize immediate family because spouse would come before everything. Spouse would come way before everything.
It's gonna be a beautiful weekend. Now me getting some sun at the beach. Hey, you only live once. We should grab a beer or something. Mama verga. Yeah, whatever, man.
Heck yeah.
Hello?
Shit! I told you not to call this line.
There's the juicer.
God, I haven't seen a good movie in like 10 years. Whatever. I'd head home.
Oh.
But I'm gonna get stuck in traffic. Whatever.
Heck yeah, POA, good to go. I mean, if you go to the hospital, they can tell you who's on there. Hey, Alex. I haven't seen you in a while, honey. I hope you're doing okay. I miss your face. I come and lurk. Yeah. Okay. All right. I miss our Dala. Arr. Actually, you know who I really miss? I miss Dallas. That's who I miss. Well, I'm always here. You know that, sweetie. Go get some rest. I'll see you when you wake up. I will talk to you when you wake up. I just love torturing you. What do you mean? I don't love torturing you. I don't love torturing you at all. I'll bring Natalia back. Natalia will come back. It'll be Natalia. If Kaelyn dies, it'll be Natalia. There we go.
Hey, what's up, my dude?
I know. I know. It'll be Dallas and Natalia. They'll be back. Let's go. We run this shit. I mean, Christina would be happy to see Dallas again, if I'm being very honest. Instantaneously promote. Yeah, I'd bring, when Kaelyn dies, it'd be Natalia. I've actually decided that's what would happen. Natalia would show up. Because I need someone tied to Twin Rivers. So Natalia would show up. Kia's dead. She's dead in this timeline too. Kia's dead. Yeah, Dallas is a good character. And Dallas and Natalia they just know each other's minds so well that it really works out pretty good, honestly. But I would need someone tied to Twin Rivers if Kaelyn dies. Because otherwise, it just won't work. Yeah, because we'd have to keep Twin Rivers. Like it's the one thing we have to keep. We can't have it not. Especially with that Life Invader post yesterday about the fake therapy. We have to keep Twin Rivers operational. Yep. Natalia would make the most sense. Like, legit, Vanessa doesn't make sense. Vanessa doesn't make any sense. A brand new doctor doesn't make any sense. It would have to be, it'd have to be Natalia. Yeah. There was a ad for a therapist inside Sam's. When um, when I was told equivocally there would never be a mental health department inside the hospital ever. There was an ad for a Sam's therapist. No, it's okay, Alex. It's alright, sweetie. Dude, breaks are a thing, man. Take breaks, please. There we go. Yeah, it was Winifred. It was Winifred something. I forget what it was. No. Shit. Ah. I don't remember. It was Winifred something. Leon, I don't want to look at my hours. I'm up over 1600. I don't want to look at my hours. I'm up over 1600. I spent so much time. I spent so much time.
Hey, what's up?
You're at 17? Alright, let me actually go look what I'm at. Hang on. I have 14. Okay, I'm at 14. I'm at 14.
Hey, go Beavers! All the way, right?
I have not streamed a lot, Eldarin. I have not. I actually haven't. Oh, do I need to download my VOD? Did I not upload my VOD from the day of the funeral? Did I not? I'll have to download that. I'll download that today. Until I took an arrow to the knee. Accurate. Very accurate. Okay. Alright, so I know that's a diving one. That one's fairly easy. We'll do that one with Hazel. Oh, I need to go find that fucking watch. Let's go try to find that watch. Yes, I do. To be fair, Eldrin, I don't like to stream on weekdays, simply because I work. And so a lot of times when I work, I'm really tired in the evening, and I like to enjoy half an edible. And I'm gonna be real honest, I'm not very entertaining with about half an edible. I'm really not. I just kind of sit there. Hey, Indy. Like, I literally sometimes just sit there and, like, look at the stars and stuff. Like, legitimately. Hey, Kenzie. Debatable? Okay, well. Alright, let me take that back. I don't think I'm entertaining. How about that? I can become monosyllabic. The other problem I have is that I get distracted. I did. Alina found out that Kia had a sister.
Learn to drive! You know what a BBW is? Me. A big, beautiful woman. Don't hit me! Jesus, oh my god!
Whatever.
Hey, let's meet up next week. I thought my lawyer told you to stay away.
Hey! Oh yeah!
Alright. But yeah, so I tend to
I'm going to an Epsilon meeting. We should go to an improv seminar.
zone out,
Sure, honey.
and I don't think that's very entertaining personally. I really don't think it is. And
Because that's the only way to land any decent gigs in this
obviously
economy.
I
Yeah, well,
I
take care of
stream
yourself too,
for,
buddy.
you know, people's
Later.
entertainment to the best of my ability. I tend to be a bit more serious than most, but that's just me. I'm just a more serious person. Listen, Alex. Listen, all right? That's true. listen. No one needs to see me stream forever high, okay? No one needs that. It's not here. It's not here. I wish someone would have told me where it was when they found it. Because it's not there anymore. Is it because it's illegal in your state, Rebel? Or is it something else? If it's something else, you don't have to say anything.
How you doing?
I've been looking for a week. 2 weeks?
Let's go play golf this weekend.
Oh, Jesus, that sucks, Rebel. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, it's cool.
Is it THC? Are you, like, allergic to, like, actual THC? Because, oh my god, I am so sorry. Actually, Alex, that's fair. You've actually seen me in person when I've been high. To be fair, when I've had an edible. Can't touch it, I can't read it. Oh, man. That's... I'm sorry, Rebel. I mean, to be fair, you know. Oh, yeah. Didn't Michigan legalize it and everything? That's true, I have, Alex. It was fun. That was actually a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. you were so out of it. You were so out of it. It was cute. Has been for several years. Nice. That's good. Still don't see it. I don't know where it would be. I don't know where it is. I've never found it. Although, to be fair, I had to start and restart it, the battery one last night when I was with Foxy. You didn't nearly die. Okay, listen. That's not a thing. All right? In order to die on any kind of weed, you would have to consume so much that your stomach couldn't hold it. All right?
It's totally an act. Nobody can really be like that.
Like over 40 kilos. Okay, you didn't consume 40 kilos. I think you had like 100. No, not even 10. 10 milligrams.
You're the only person walking in LS? Ugh.
I was just blinking. Yeah, we probably should have started you with a little bit lighter. Should have gave you a half, honestly, for your first time. That's my fault. That's actually my fault. Walking up my stairs. They're not that steep.
Bugger! You fucking twat! Blimey! Cheers.
Well, I mean, it is a 100-year-old house, honey. So there is that. Also, I thought you were going to bed. It's like 2 in the afternoon over there.
Hey, what's up? Hey!
I just got my box set of classic Congress games from the 80s. I don't know. I just like watching those old games. It takes me back.
Hey!
Yeah. You do sleep pretty well. Nearly 5. Oh, is it 5? Am I missing the... Oh, it's 1600. Okay, never mind. I can add. I can add. know my time zones. To be fair, I'm more on European time than I am on US time. I'm on a late European time. Hey Blueberry, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
You can't do weed? It's alright. Hey Com, how you doing? Yeah, edibles are my bestie too. Honestly, I love edibles. But that's because I can't smoke. Like, it hurts my lungs. Yeah, I know it's Lana. I know it's Lana. Come on now. Silly goose. You silly goose. Also, hey, Odd. Yeah, my lungs don't like the smoke. That's actually why I don't smoke weed. It's because my lungs don't like it. I just end up coughing really, really hard and it hurts, and then I throw up, and that's not fun. That's not fun at all. Anytime you want to come visit, Alex, you know you're welcome. You know that. I mean that. Anytime. You'll have to put up with me working during the day, but you are welcome to come. I don't know where this is. Well, I can go check the water.
Hey, great audition yesterday.
I mean, I mean, as long as it's not canon, I would have no problem with that. One of my favorite experiences in GTA roleplay was a zombie invasion. It actually was. It was insane. It was such an insane. It was just so insane. Alright, get some rest, Alex. I'll talk to you later. You have my Discord. It was so insane. Oh yeah? Ooh, a Kia ghost? I suppose it's admins too, isn't it? The trash can down the stairs by the beach? On the other side? I think Ghost Kia would be kind of fun. I've never actually done a ghost character. Here's experiment on your brain. Yeah, right? To be fair, Kia's methods were solid.
How are you?
What is this? Why do we have a whale skeleton? Huh. Huh. Alright. Well. Oh my god, there it is. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. That was 2 weeks. That was 2 weeks. That was over 2 weeks. I should have came down here in the beginning. These are the whale skeletons. But they don't look like whale skeletons.
Me? Good. Listen, you guys need anybody?
That's not a whale skeleton.
I'm getting the axe any day, man. I just know it. They're after my blood.
Is there... Hang on. That's not a whale.
Of course I can tell you about Epsilon.
That's not a whale.
You know, on second thought, I can't really tell you about Epsilon.
Oh shit.
No, we're not really supposed to talk about it. But if you make a large donation, I can tell you more.
Is it?
Well, think about it. Craft waste.
That doesn't look like a whale. Oh, no, never mind. No, that is a whale. That is a whale. Huh.
Exactly. Lazy Americans here cost a fortune.
Huh.
Can you assure me that my client
Anyway.
will pay more than
No, that's a whale. You gotta remember their fins. The whale's fins on the front. That's where the little fingers come from. Because they're separated. But that's a blue whale. Although its rib cage is facing the wrong way. But that's a blue whale's skeleton. The ribs are facing the wrong way though. So it's like its head was twisted backwards. So because its ribs should be facing down.
Are you standing me up again? Why would you
So they're facing the wrong way. It's like the head's twisted. It's like the head's upside down, but the body was facing up. It's like this. It's like someone broke its neck. Ah, Google, you're still useful sometimes. That's true. That's true. It's a very true rod. Yeah, that track's horrible. She needs an expungement.
Hey, what's the haps?
You know when it is, Lana. Kaelyn wants to do it, but she needs an expungement. She's not going to do it as a felon. That's literally what we're waiting for. That's literally it. We're literally waiting to get an expungement. That's it. I got 7 days. We have 7 days.
You're done. Hola, ¿qué cuentas?
I'm not known for my patience, that's fair. I mean, if Lana wants to hire her back, I mean...
Hey, you!
I mean,
It's been way too long.
Olivia's gone. If Lana wants to hire her back.
Hey, sup? Bugger.
There you go, sir.
I know it's overdue, but what can I do, man?
Anyway.
I know. Couldn't find it, right?
Because of the medical license tests are a joke. That's literally what she said on Life Invader.
What's up, buddy? How's the new purchase?
Right here. Let me go get some coffee.
Hey, pal. Let's do business again.
Hey, Izzy. How are you, sweetie? I love to see Kimberly. blanket. I got my coffee again. All right. So yeah, that's actually why Olivia quit. Like it's public, right? So it's like public. An exam for one of the employees of ANC made him do a dance off with some random person, and now the secretary helps them with the medical license reviews. So I'm guessing they also have a medical license as well to be a medical professional. Brittany said, "Loosen up and have some fun." Chanel, at least I've got a mood more than just basic. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. You're a fat bitch who is bitter and mad as fuck for no reason.
Hey pal, I'll hit you on Life Invader.
Her fake nails. Dye your roots. You don't know how to dye your roots. Yeah, as a Life Invader. So... So what ended up happening is, Callista got shot in the head. Point blank by somebody. They got brought to the hospital. The hospital took her into the OR, and they did something in the OR. I don't know what happened in the OR. Exactly. I don't know exactly what happened in the OR. I'm assuming it was some interesting med roleplay. So they took her out of the OR. They called Kaelyn because she's on the emergency contacts, and they said she's in the ICU. The only thing Kaelyn knew was when she got up to the ICU, Chanel said, "I'm sorry for your loss," like she was dead. So she was still unconscious, but somehow up in the ICU. So when I asked what was done, they talked about a bullet in the head, like a bullet in the skull, and they said they couldn't remove it, so they left it. So Kaelyn's like, okay, you left a bullet in her skull. Okay. And then she's like, well, I'm gonna check her out. I'm checking her out as her emergency contact. She's gonna go home with me. And Brittany said yes. Who's the second person in charge of the hospital, like as high rank as you can get without getting to like a director level. So Kaelyn took her to Sandy. And in Sandy, they got the bullet out. And so they charged Kaelyn with aggravated abduction, quote-unquote reckless endangerment, and then perjury, because on the stand, Kaelyn never admitted to being in Sandy. She just completely did not mention Sandy in the slightest. And they had no one who placed her in Sandy to testify. And just like the aggravated abduction, she was an emergency contact, and Callista testified that she would have wanted to be moved and not be an eclipse for recovery. So. So she got charged for all those. Hey, Frank. And then they, no, she didn't. Callista never said anything about Sandy. Did she? Oh, well. Oh, well, that tracks. Hello.
Hey, let's take
Hello.
it easy.
You alright?
Hmm?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Why?
Okay, just making sure. He just ran into that guy. Just want to make sure you're alright.
Sure.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's alright. That's alright.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm free any day of the week.
These stupid boxes.
I know, right?
Friend?
Oh, well. It is what it is. Anyway, so that's what Kaelyn did. Kaelyn saved a dying woman's life and got charged for it.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Hey, do you have space in your pocket?
I do.
Hey, Ron.
Oh, not me. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry, ma'am. A little bit, yes.
How's it
Just a
hanging?
little bit.
Let me see how much space you need to have.
Alright then.
I think I can grab one of the
Hey,
chairs,
Ron.
maybe.
Oh,
Is
dang,
this-
that thing's huge.
What are you trying to grab?
The white cupboard. That thing's
Ah,
huge.
okay. Yeah, that is big. Yeah.
Do you have 5.5s in your
Well, yeah, of
Okay.
course it was.
Yes,
Ron.
I believe so.
There shouldn't have been a trial because
Right,
there was no
right.
victim, but it is what it is. I guess they could have got me for trespassing. Honestly, that's the only charge they could have had, was trespassing. That was literally it. But, actually, let's go down to the pawn shop. I haven't been to the pawn shop in a while. And even then, Sandy was unlocked. Been thinking about recoloring the neon. That's because cops don't care about traffic laws very often. I don't know. I don't know what color. Tourist guide.
Oh, hi.
Let's see what we got. Ah, nothing useful. Why do people... Oh, no, they don't. They buy these illegal guns, though, all the time. They really buy these illegal guns all the time.
Okay.
Okay, wait, no, I'm still good. All right. Purple. So she has a car the family's colors? I almost wonder... I almost wonder if maybe she would paint it those colors. Those guns are legal till you use them? Seriously? Is that actually a thing? Is that the case law? Oh my god. Oh my god. I just That's fine. Kaelyn can't touch weapons anyway. So that won't be a problem. Kaelyn doesn't carry weapons, so. You know, we actually haven't been to the factory in a while. It's actually been almost a week since we've been to the factory. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I need to call Dylan too, because I need to get into auto exotic. Well, yeah, because shooting someone can kill them. I actually agree with that one. Like, any gunshot wound can kill you. Like, that actually makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I don't believe in a shoot to injure. That's not that shouldn't be a thing. Because literally any gunshot wound can kill you. Like, technically a BB could kill you. If it hits you in the right spot. So I agree with that. I agree with that. Okay, Anubis is still there. Ra is probably still here above this door. Yep, I have Ra. Perfect. Oh, I need to put that one lady's phone number. I promised her I'd put that phone number for the people who wanted to do this, to bring us the meat. I need to put her phone number. Okay. These are all here. Seth's number's not here. That's good. Cora, and then I'm gonna put someone's phone number right here. What is her name? Oh, what was her name? Blair, right here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Wait, no one put anything back here again, right? No, okay. Alright, good. Alright. To be fair, I've actually been meaning to post that for like a couple weeks, and I forgot because I talked to Blair, and I said, hey, would you be okay if I put your number inside the slaughterhouse so people can contact you? And she said yes. I also do have the Raven Slaughterhouse Live Invader. So there is that. Okay, so whatever the Golden Ravens were vanished. Whoever 14K was, they kind of fucked off. All these temporary gangs, man. Yeah, someone marked the slaughterhouse with Golden Ravens. It was a single tag in yellow. And I never saw him again. I literally never saw him. And then some gang called 14K like marked up all around the factory. Like they marked a lot of places. And I haven't seen them ever. Like they marked right here. They marked right here. Did they mark further back here? Let me see if they did. I don't remember checking. No one has ever seen them? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's just like the Avante people. Like when we met with them back in May, well, they were skittish as fuck. It was weird. They were so skittish. Oh, look, there they are. There it is, on the back of my factory. There we go. Back of my factory, motherfuckers. They did mark up the back. Did they mark up back here too? Oh. Oh, the crate's gone. Alright, well that's good. That's good. Crate's gone. Oh, please tell me someone didn't throw away guns or something in here again. Let me see. Wood. Well, let's do a quick little walk around. Let's make sure we don't have any weird ass marks elsewhere. Did they remark the factory then? Is that what happened? They must have remarked it. Yeah, but that would require them to know how to successfully do a transplant. Okay. Sure we don't have any people leaving guns and shit in here. I've had that happen before. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care if they mark up other places outside of the factory, but you're not gonna mark up the factory. You're just not gonna mark up the factory. Holy crap! Hmm. Okay. I have that one. I need to take a picture of this one. There's something in this one I have to take a picture of. Danny. Auto Exotics front office. Upstairs. Benny's. I need Benny's. I need to call Dylan. Let me call Dylan. He's normally around. Alright, see ya. Get some sleep, Rebel. And don't worry about the therapy stuff. Like, legitimately. It's fine.
We're looking at Tuesday, right?
God damn it, Dylan. else would have keys to Benny's? Also, this neon goes through battery way faster than the Raiden did. Way faster. Eight. But the Raiden's also an 8. I'm actually surprised the neon isn't a 9, if I'm being really honest. Just because of the cars it's based off of, but I mean, that's fine. I mean, whatever. Like, legitimately, whatever. What's CX versus C10? Isn't that the same? Oh, okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you. I'm supposed to take a picture of somewhere inside here. Do you know where I'm supposed
Yeah.
to take a picture of?
Yeah, go up the stairs. There's a little sign there.
Okay. I do too. Love all the little different plants. There's a little sign.
You see it?
What sign am I looking for? Oh,
It's on
stand
the
here.
floor.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Will I just take a picture of the office?
I think so.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. It's just upstairs. Okay. All right. Just generic. That's unhelpful. That's okay. All right. Well, do you know anyone who works for Benny's?
No.
Fuck.
Oh, well, because they're not opened.
Correct. I need
Uh,
Benny's and Auto Exotics.
I could have helped you with auto exotics, but I left it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who might be awake who still works for Auto Exotic?
No one's awake, but almost everyone here worked there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's a thing of opening it is like, I don't know if anyone's gonna be willing to do it, but if you ask nicely, probably will.
Well, I mean, I know Dylan pretty well, so like,
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
but like, do we know anyone who works for Benny's like at all?
No, it's
Fuck.
it's tricky. I mean, have you got the one in Mirror Park?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because they're kind of not frequently opened as well.
Yeah, I got them a couple of days ago when they were open. I've been
Yeah,
I've been doing this for
I-
about a week and a half now, so.
Yeah, I've seen Benny's opened once, maybe in that time.
Oh Jesus. Okay. All right.
You're just gonna have to catch him, or I mean, ask around. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to find someone who currently works there. They don't. I don't need them to like clock on duty. I literally just need the door
Yeah,
open.
just open a gate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
No worries.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
But yeah, maybe go down there at some point because there could be someone there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drive down there at the moment.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. I appreciate you.
No worries. Have a good one.
You too. No one works for Benny's. Yeah, what happened to Benny's, man? You know, to be fair, I haven't followed the mechanic shop drama, if I'm being honest. I haven't followed the mechanic shop drama. There's always a mechanic shop drama. It's every... Oh, really? Oh, shit. Well, that explains that, doesn't it? Alright. That tracks. Oh, nice. GTRs are nice cars. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Couldn't the owner have the boxes drilled by PD, though? Like, that's what I would do. I just would have had the boxes drilled by PD. Oh, the owner has access. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, that definitely makes it a little more difficult. That definitely makes it a little more difficult. Didn't PD own it at one point? I thought PD bought it. Like, I thought a bunch of PD members bought it. Like, way, way back. Like, May. Like, late May. Damn it. What are the odds that maybe... I mean, if he doesn't open the business, it's gonna get taken. Like, that's what happens. Damn it. Is there any other entrance? Yeah. There's no phone numbers. Yeah, there's no phone numbers, nothing. Yeah, I feel like sitting on property should be punished kind of highly. I always felt that way. Like literally just sitting on property is something that actually should be like punished in roleplay, because that's just not cool. That's legitimately not cool. Yeah, and they're open. And they're open. Oh no. What's that one? I probably can't do that one. I guess I'll find out. I know, right? Kind of wild. Hey, Lana.
Hello.
How are
I have a
you?
weird question.
I have an answer.
You were somehow involved in that butcher shop, right? The butcher place?
I mean, I own the slaughterhouse, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
remembered. Would you be able to procure a lamb heart and a pig's heart for me?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a
And-
pig's heart? And a lamb. Well, lamb I can understand. That's actually fairly tasty, but pig is
Oh,
not.
they're not for cooking.
Oh. Oh, you want to teach people about stuff.
More like I want to teach a lesson.
What do you mean you want to teach a lesson? Lana, you gotta be more forthcoming.
Okay, fine. I want to curse these bitches.
Done. That's all you have to say.
Okay.
Just tell me what it's for. Don't try to hide that from me.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
It's
fine.
just someone. Usually, when I say I want to curse someone, they're like, "What? What?"
Hello? I literally worship gods that curse each other all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it was so bad at one point that Ra had to get Sekhmet drunk on blood in order to stop her from killing people.
That sounds like fun.
So, yeah, like, I'm very familiar with the old tales and how that works with curses and whatnot. Hexes.
Good. Because I may or may not have their blood.
You know what? I don't want to know.
Don't worry, it was procured from the floor of Eclipse.
Oh, okay.
I just want to curse them with some misfortune. That's all.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Let me run down. I mean, I know I have pig hearts. I'm gonna have to order the lamb though.
That's fine.
Okay.
I need to wait until the next full moon anyway.
Okay. All right.
Another question.
Yes.
Do you want your job back?
I have felonies.
Yeah.
You know the answer's yes.
Okay.
But I don't want you to look bad hiring me while I still have felonies.
Okay, fine.
It's Lana, trust me. As soon as the expungement's done and I'm clear, please hire me back. I am going insane at not being able to help people.
Right?
So yes, I do want it back.
I don't even worry about your expungement so much. I worry about the med license. That's my main worry.
Well, and that's something that we'll probably have to sue them for. I don't want them to deny me because of the felonies.
They're gonna deny you because they don't like you. That's what they're gonna do.
Yep, and that is a personal bias. That's not objective. You can be sued for that. You don't have carte blanche to deny people when they're qualified. And of anybody in the state, I kind of have the qualifications.
I mean, yeah, duh.
Just a tad bit. I mean, we all
Probably
do,
one of-
but
Yeah. And that was actually, well, I invited Shaw as well. He said he's unsure because he doesn't know if he wants to.
do the
stick
song and
around
dance.
here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I get it.
I was also thinking about Lyra.
I mean, she works for
she
me
also has-
already, so.
Oh, does she?
She's my phlebotomist at Twin Rivers.
Oh, awesome.
Because you don't need a medical license to be a phlebotomist, so.
Yeah. Would that be an issue if she worked here too?
No,
Probably
not at all.
Yeah.
You know me. We're
Yeah.
legitimately, Lana, Twin Rivers is an extension of Bishop. We are there to help in any way that we can because we are established. We have
Yeah.
a reputation, and obviously people respect our reputation. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're here to lend credibility to the clinic in any way that we can. And patients. I mean, I sent you two yesterday. So,
Yeah. Yeah. And vice versa. I mean,
yeah,
that's what it's all about, you know?
exactly.
Helping people.
It's literally only about helping people. I don't care less about anything else.
Yeah. I need to talk to her, to Lyra, about if she's even interested, because I know she has to go in front of the ladies.
Yeah,
Not sure if she wants to go through that.
yeah. And that's fair. I mean, if she doesn't want to go through that, I wouldn't blame her.
No.
I mean,
I can't blame anyone who doesn't want to go.
I am going to, and the reason I'm going to is because I want to file a lawsuit when they deny me.
And you want your med license.
Well, yes, but yes, because if they simply deny me because my name is Kaelyn, we have a
Yeah.
problem. That's going to show an
Yeah.
inherent bias, and that inherent bias isn't going to sit well with judges.
No, it isn't. And, well, to be fair, we have judges literally, brown-nosing all
Well.
the time, so.
That's true. And DA's brown-nosing her, for that matter.
Oh, yeah? I mean, I can see that Harry Hardy is so far up.
He
Yeah,
is
but
he
that-
is so far up Coster and Walkie Talkie's ass, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to a decent DA? Like, where's Phoebe?
She was demoted.
Oh, well, that's who demoted her.
The judges.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Apparently she did some stupid shit in a Mike Block trial.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that.
I don't know, I wasn't there.
I wasn't there either, to be fair, but I don't understand. I just don't understand. But yes, I do want my job back, Lana. You know I do.
Yeah,
That's
that's good.
I want the felonies gone first. I got 7 more days. That's not going to be an issue.
Yeah.
And once that's done, please, I will do everything I need to do to legally secure medical license, and I'm gonna have to sue them. They're gonna deny me. I'm going to have to sue
Yeah,
them.
yeah, you're gonna have to sue. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to sue them. So I'm just gonna prep for that, and it is what it is.
Yeah, can't wait for a month for that to happen.
Yeah. I suspect it will probably be quicker than that because it has to do with medical licenses, and that's something that Graves could probably push a bit harder.
Yeah, that's probably something we should talk to him about.
Also,
Hmm.
what even happened with the governor?
I don't know. There's no news. There's nothing.
So they
Do we even have one?
I don't, yeah, right? Like, isn't there supposed to be like a trial or something, or something going on?
I thought the last thing I knew, he was in prison.
Huh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I don't. I'm actually right down near the factory. Let me go place that lamb order real quick.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I don't. It's just the cops do this big bus thing, and then oh hey, what's here? What is this? Oh, Azteca. What?
Who's that?
It's a motorcycle club
Oh.
down at the oil fields.
Okay.
They got a bunch of white walls too, motherfuckers. Maybe they stole my walls.
Oh yeah, some goddamn creep stole my roof from my house.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, they literally took nothing. There's like valuable stuff around.
Uh-huh.
And they only took the roof from our bedroom.
What the fuck?
And then they left a half-eaten rat.
A half-eaten rat?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Or it was something, and then it was something like, "Thank you, signed Roadkill."
That's a biker name. Or a hobo name. That would actually be really easy to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I don't want to deal with it. I'm just gonna call the police and buy a
that's
new
fair.
roof. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's what I would have done too. That's fair. I
I'm just interested how they walked past all of our security cameras that literally cover all of the bases.
I know, right? Isn't it amazing how the security cameras seem to like never pick up anybody?
Right?
It's just so crazy.
Unless they were like a ghost. Guess that's possible.
Yeah, that is possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Okay.
okay. Well, no, and I appreciate you thinking of me, Lana. Seriously.
Of course, I only want the best for this clinic.
I know. And I do too. And I just don't want people to point at me and be like, "Oh, well, there's the Fairlinus doctor who saved someone's life working for a bishop." So, even though like everyone at Eclipse has a felon at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they're one to talk. I mean, honestly, they hired a murder doll who literally has murder under her record. So I don't think they're one to talk. At least you tried to help someone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you did.
I didn't try. I literally am the only one who saved her life. Like, they were going to let her die. So,
Yeah.
they were happy to let her die, and I couldn't watch that. I couldn't.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, also,
Order.
I got a company vehicle.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
Land Stalker.
Oh yeah, okay, that's the big old SUV. Yeah.
Yeah. Just something that we can transport patients with
Heck yeah.
if needed.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, there's plenty of room to roll something like a fold up stretcher into the back. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just something to we need physical therapy at Parsons, or
Mm-hmm.
we need to rush someone to Eclipse.
Yep, 100%.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stay up here. My husband has a migraine, so he's staying in bed.
That's fair. Okay.
All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah,
And
I will.
let me know about the hearts.
Oh yeah, I just placed the order for the lamb carcasses. So those will be here. What is today? Saturday. So they'll be here Sunday night.
Perfect.
So I will get them to you Sunday. If not Sunday,
Okay.
it'll be Monday. How
All right.
fresh? How fresh do you want the heart?
Quite fresh.
Do I need to bring in live animals?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, because I can get live lamb and pigs easily.
Yeah, no, I don't think they need to be alive. It's more of a symbolic thing.
Oh no, I don't mean for the hex. I mean, do I need to like have them butchered that day to get you the heart? Is what I mean.
Oh, as long as they haven't been frozen yet.
Ah,
That's fine.
fuck. All right, let me reorder. God damn it. God damn it. Lana, you gotta specify it needs to be fresh.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right, well, let me cancel the carcasses. I will get some live lambs down here. We get live pigs every day, so the pigs aren't the problem.
Okay.
I will get the fresh lambs then. So I will make sure that they're very fresh. So I will get you a fresh heart from both.
Perfect. Thank you.
Just one of each.
One of each.
Okay. I'll have to order a few dozen lambs to make it worthwhile for the shipping from Peru. So.
I'm sure
Okay.
you can sell a lot of this stuff to the restaurants.
Oh yeah, no, it won't be. It's not the selling it that's the problem. It's that the factory itself here is designed for cows and pigs.
Okay.
So lamb's a little different because of the wool and the way we need to dispose of like the hooves and the teeth and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So we have to make sure that we collect the wool before we do anything else.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Cora. All right. So canceled the order for the carcasses, so they're not frozen, and we'll have fresh lambs then. That'll probably be Monday. They're not gonna send them over the weekend.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
I'll just need to follow up on the full moon cycle.
Yeah. When is the next full moon?
That is a good question.
Okay.
It was full moon last night, so I would.
Ah, god damn it! It's gonna be a month.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I gotta keep the lamb alive for a month.
Or you could just order. Fuck. Who knows what happens in a month? Well, you know what? Time is sped up in Los Santos, so
That's true. That's true.
yeah. At least it feels that way.
It does, yeah. So it'll probably be what, like a week.
Yeah, a week or so.
Yeah, okay, that tracks. All right. Hey, John Sweeney.
Yeah, no, they should be okay. I'll keep
Okay.
them. I'll keep them in a fridge.
Okay. Yeah, I mean they'll be good for a week once they're taken out.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Yeah. And even if they're a bit putrid, it doesn't matter. They're not for consumption.
That's true. That's true. Okay. All right. Well, that sounds good.
Perfect. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Yeah, of course. You're welcome.
Oh, do you know how much I'll owe you?
You won't owe me anything.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
you don't owe me anything. Don't worry about that, seriously. You don't owe me anything.
All right. Okay. All right. All right.
Okay?
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Got offered her job back.
Thanks for stopping by Ammunition.
There we go, flashlight.
That's good for family events.
Flashlight. I need a flashlight. When Kaelyn got arrested, they took my flashlight, and they never gave it back to me. To be fair, it was police issue. It was police issue. But they also haven't told Kaelyn she's fired. So, you know, there is that. There is that. She has not been told that she's fired. I need to go to Parsons because Crash is going to be at Parsons, and I'm going to be late. I did not realize it was nearly 10 o'clock already.
Call me at the place tonight.
And then Brooklyn has my other flashlight, which is from Sam's. So, which is the one and only flashlight I ever purchased from the hospital. I kind of want that one back. And technically, I still have my Sam's badge, which is valid for another 10 days? I'd have to look. And then I have my PD badge, which is valid for... I want to say the PD badge is good for another couple weeks yet. Because I got it in October. So it's good till November. At least the expiration is on it. But, I mean, I don't think anybody knows Kaelyn took stuff from the armory. I think the only person who knows that she took stuff from the armory was Daniel. Because he was there when she did it. I'm trying to think what else was in the locker. Hi, Hank. I'm trying to think what else was in the locker. I might have had one of my pair of scrubs in the locker. I kind of wish I could go grab my Sam's scrubs. I should have just kept them. I have a set. I have one set. But I also have all the colors in my locker at Eclipse. Hey, you two.
Hello.
Hey, Doc.
I was like, this is what happens when mental health budget gets cut. You
What?
do you, girl. You know?
What do you mean?
No, not this, not this. I met somebody that that came across as if they needed therapy.
Okay.
Somebody yeah, they were there's people out here that seem to be convinced that they are extraterrestrial beings and werewolves and vampires and whatnot, and I feel like that
Yeah.
needs to be treated.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they have to seek treatment though, so.
yeah, but first I have to isn't that the first step in treatment? Realizing that you need treatment.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that is the first, yeah. Okay, well, am I having both of you, or am I having just one of you,
No.
or?
Just me. No, it's
Just him,
Okay.
him.
All right. Well, come on. Where would you like to sit? We can do the group circle. We got up by the pool.
Honestly, I mean, I'll let you choose. I don't know anything about this place.
Okay. I prefer the sound of water. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very calm.
All right. Come on up. You can come see our saltwater pool. I do want to keep the flashlight. I do want the flashlight. I kind of wish I got to keep the PD flashlight, but I think if I ask for the PD flashlight back, they're probably not going to give it back to me. Because for some reason they thought I was going to hit them with the flashlight when I was in the cells, even though Kaelyn has zero history of any violence whatsoever. But, you know, let's just, you know, project our feelings onto her. All right, go ahead and take a seat, my dear.
Did I need to bring ID or anything? I definitely forgot. Okay, thank
Nope.
God.
Let me get you set up. Give me just a second here.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Scarlett's seeing a bunch of people. Scarlett, you're seeing a bunch of people? That's awesome. I'm gonna release Zoe. She's like actually violent, and that's really bad. Okay, this is Crash. Weston. Crash. Bennett. Okay, and then we need to go over here. I'm gonna have to prod people about therapy notes. People aren't keeping therapy notes. Okay. Now that I got you set up. So have you ever seen a therapist before, Crash?
I wouldn't be able to tell you the last time, no.
So there's two very simple rules in therapy. The biggest one is that whatever you tell me stays with me. Period. The only exception is if I believe that you are a credible threat to either yourself or a credible threat to others. If I don't believe either one of those is true, then I don't have to talk to authorities. And the reason I bring that up is because sometimes in therapy, people have outbursts of anger. And there's a really big difference between being angry at someone and wanting to kill them. So I just want to make sure that, of course, that you're comfortable talking to me with things. And if there's ever something that comes up and you're not comfortable speaking about it, Crash, simply tell me and we'll move on to a different subject. Does that make sense?
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay. Then we're going to start with some basics. Are you ready?
I sure am.
All right. Tell me about your parents, Crash. Hey, Rona.
I was a school teacher for a number of years. I think it was like the better part of a decade or so. She taught like middle school. Loved us as kids. You know, was really nurturing. Might have been too good at her job at some points. She was a little overbearing the older we got with some of the ways that she would enforce rules around the house. But you know, you could tell that she loved what she did. Kept a clean house and really enjoyed cooking and like the mother side of things when she wasn't at work. Enjoyed teaching us stuff. Really great person all around. Dad was a truck driver. He'd been doing it for a long time, like 20 years or something like that. Emotionally absent, didn't tell us he loved us, didn't have any kind of emotional connection with us or her outside of their marriage, if that makes sense. Like there was no, you know, real good example of what a loving couple should act like. And so it was very weird around him because he would obviously be gone for weeks on end, sometimes months at a time during the busy season. And, you know, seeing him in passing, you know, a handful of times a year made it feel to me like almost like an invasion whenever he was home during his off time, you know what I mean? And that only got worse the older I got. And then, of course, being a preteen, getting away with, you know, everything until Dad came home, that obviously made us butt heads. And so it was a real juxtaposition of, you know, loving one parent and then what I thought was hate at the time, hating the other. But those are my parents. That was pretty much my upbringing.
Okay. Yeah, it can certainly be kind of a bit of a yo-yo on emotions when you have one parent that's very obviously caring and loving and wants to spend time with you versus the other that seems to be very emotionally absent, to say the least. And apparently very physically absent due to job. And was he like a long haul trucker kind of a thing?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was long haul, so he would be gone. Or at the shortest, it'd be I think 4 weeks to 6 weeks. At the longest, he was gone one time for almost 3 months.
Holy cow! Okay.
Yeah.
That's a heck of an absence record. Okay. Okay. All right. So, how about siblings? Brothers, sisters?
I have 2 sisters. Well, had to. One passed a couple years back. So I've got one still alive. She's in Vice City, very successful, doing really well for herself. Definitely got out of our situation and made the most of it. But yeah, I've got two, technically.
Okay. I am sorry to hear that your sister passed. Were you too close?
Not really. I mean, it was like, that's my sister and all, but she was a little bit older than me. I was the middle child, so
Okay.
it was more of a respect for the eldest than anything. And we didn't have. She
Okay.
was like, she graduated high school when I was in like 8th grade, so she had quite a few years on me.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how she passed away?
Yeah. Her and mom were killed by a drunk driver.
Jesus.
Like 2024, 8 years ago.
Oh, so mom's gone too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Crash. I really am.
It's gonna be a recurring theme in this session. Just,
Yeah. Okay.
surrounded by fucking tragedy and death.
Yeah. That can be that can definitely be a big thing. Okay. How about your younger sister then? Where you said she's in Vice City and she's very
Stark
successful.
difference. She's the can't think of the word for it, but she's the exception. She didn't fall trap to the family tradition.
Do you know what she does for a living?
She is an attorney.
Oh.
She does that accident law stuff. Like she's got billboards all over the fucking place. Like hurt in a semi truck accident, hurt
Mhm.
personal injury. She's probably worth a couple million.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you talk to her at all?
Absolutely not.
Okay. There was a falling out?
Yeah. She said some shit at mom and sister's funeral that really pissed me off, and I don't like when people feel like they're better than the rest of us, or they say something or act that way, and so of course when I checked her on it, caused a falling out that I don't think we're ever going to recover from, because I mean that was almost 8 years ago now, and we still haven't talked since.
That's fair. That's fair, and it can take some time for either party to try to reach out, and sometimes it doesn't happen, and that's okay. Sometimes that just happens. Okay, well, then let's dive into everyone's favorite part, which is school. How did you do in
Yay.
elementary school?
Loved it. Thought I did really well. Of course, I can't really remember the details. I just remember really enjoying going to school. I really enjoyed making friends. Didn't have a problem with making friends in the sense that I was friendly and I was probably a good kid. But there was always this, like, I guess it was an anxiety thing in the back of my head. Might have been a self-esteem thing. But I didn't know, obviously I didn't know what that was at the time. So I didn't know why I was feeling certain things, but schoolwork wise, really smart. Made good grades, all
Mhm.
that.
Okay. How old are you, Crash?
26. I'll be 27 in, oh gosh, on November 10th. So however many days it is from now, like 2 weeks. Less than.
Yeah, it's about 3. So yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. So 26 November 10th, perfect. And yeah, concerning you would have gone to elementary school, 20-ish odd years ago, 19-ish. It makes sense that with your home life there might have been some minor self-esteem issues and or anxiety just because of the absentee father, so that kind of tracks. But that's good. You were able to have lots of friends. Did you like have like a really big peer group, or was it like a small but like close knit group?
It was a small group. It was probably like three or maybe three at the least, five at the most.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really just like uh, play buddies, I guess. Like we hung out at recess together, and some of us had some of the same classes. Um, but it was a rotating door. Obviously, the older you get, classes change and all that stuff. But I lived in a really rural area, so it was hard for me to invite people over or for me to go to other people's houses, not only because the parents didn't trust anybody in that sense. It was like, well, that's a 30-minute drive to this person's house one way. Do we really want you to be out, an hour from the house to play video games and eat pizza and stuff? So it was strictly school,
Okay.
where I had friends and stuff.
Okay. So how about middle school? How was middle school?
I had actually taken an entrance exam for a private school in the area and passed it with flying colors, had gotten my letter of acceptance, the whole 9 yards. Like, it was about to be a really good trajectory for me. But obviously, we didn't make nearly enough but to pay our way in, but made too much to get any kind of grant or any kind of scholarship, so to speak. So I stayed in the public school system, and now here I am having this conversation with you.
I don't think that's a direct correlation to the public school system necessarily, Crash, but I can understand that not having an opportunity to go to a private school can certainly close some potential doors depending upon what they were. So I can understand that. I can. Um, did you have a lot of friends in middle school then? Did you keep the same essentially core couple of friends, and then just a lot of people came in and out?
I would honestly, I would say that this was the most pivotal point in my life, because after that, obviously, it put a strain on my parents in the sense that one was willing to do whatever they could to put their kid through private school and like thought that this would be their way out, so to speak. And then, of course, dad it was always finances, and I don't want my kid to think that they're better than me, type thing. And so that created a rift in all of us. I didn't understand why they were fighting. I didn't understand, why I couldn't go do this thing, because at the time I loved learning, and I knew that I was smart. Everybody had been telling me that I was smart,
Mm-hmm.
and after that, that's when they had moved me to another public school. Um, so I completely uprooted, had to start over, making friends. Obviously, being the new kid is
Mm-hmm.
not a fun thing to be when you're fourth or fifth grade. So however old you are when it's fourth or fifth grade,
Like 12, 11
like
to
10,
12. Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Being the new kid, being known as a nerd because immediately I was smart and stuff. Um, that's where the hatred for learning in school and where the rebellion really started to brew in me. Again, that was another pivotal moment because I did a complete 180 in that sense.
Okay. All right. And now we move on to probably the most dynamic change in how you function as a person: high school.
Up until I would say 10th grade. That was when I really started to come out of my shell and became a social butterfly again. That was when, was it 10th grade? Was it junior year? It might have been junior year. I was like 17 at the time. Met a girl, had my first fling, and then after that, that kind of propelled my sex life into overdrive and stuff. That came with its own consequences, of course. Started getting real heavy into partying and drinking and experimenting with drugs and stuff. And then senior year is when I kind of got my act together again. Kind of had this like hit with the brick wall of reality moment where I was like, fuck, in like less than a year, I'm going to be out on my own trying to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do with my life. I really need to get it together. And it was actually, I think it was a month before that school year started. Ran into a recruiter from the military just by chance. I'd intended to go talk to the Air Force and was like planning on going to talk to them because I was like, you know, I hear the Air Force is easy. You know, it's a cakewalk. I want to be in the military. I need structure in my life, but
Pandora.
I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be a fucking Marine. Like those guys are hardcore, you know. Somehow that didn't fucking happen.
Mm-hmm.
Ran into this Marine recruiter, and I think it was like 3 hours I was in that office, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk to him, give him the light of day, go to the Air Force next door. Never made it to the Air Force office. I ended up signing paperwork and all that stuff. And so, obviously joined. I graduated high school, went to boot camp a month later. Spent 4 years in the military. I'm sure you're getting to this, so I'll stop there.
Yeah, actually, that is the next one. That's since I'm assuming we skipped college, so we went straight into military.
Mhm.
We'll start with boot camp. How was boot camp? Because I know that's like what 6 to 9 months, depending upon what it is.
It is 13 weeks, so it's 3 months plus 1 week because the first week that you're there to process doesn't technically count. Honestly, the hardest part was they call it Hell Week for a reason, and it's not because it's physically hard. Well, it is physically hard, but it's not like you're not doing exercises and you're not getting hazed. It is just, can you stay awake for 3 to 4 days, standing around, filling out paperwork, getting vaccinations, getting, you know, just being stressed the whole time because it's you don't get, obviously you're not getting to sleep. You're being screamed at. You're hungry. You're thirsty. It is just shock and awe for that first week, and then that following Monday is Black Friday, or it's a Friday because they call it Black Friday. Is when you get assigned to your platoon, you get to meet your drill instructors and all this, and that's when it kicks off. So not to get too much into that, but boot camp was it was a humbling experience in the sense that, you know, they break you down and they build you back up into the person they want you to be and the Marine they want you to be. But it was also not healthy for my ego because I had spent the whole year prior training with this recruiter and preparing for boot camp and like doing all these things. And this guy really, really set his teeth into me in the sense that he, you know, really took me under his wing and made sure that I was ready I was prepared. So the physical side of boot camp, while it was a challenge, it wasn't hard. I didn't struggle nearly as much as everybody to the left and right of me was. I wasn't, you know, shit hot in the sense that I wasn't the platoon guide or anything. I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
a PT stud, as they call it, but I
Yeah,
also wasn't
PT
struggling.
stud. Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
so boot camp, you know, it was a time.
I've known a few PT
It
studs.
was an interesting period, but it was of course short lived. Things didn't start getting bad until after my first deployment. That was when all the fun stuff started happening. Deployed the first time, came back, started getting into trouble, and then I'd actually gotten into so much trouble that I got sent to the brig. That's military jail, or what at least the Marine Corps calls jail.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yep.
Went to the brig for, I don't remember what my original sentence was, but I was only there for a couple of weeks, and then I actually got sent to the CCU because that had recently got reintroduced. And that's
Mhm.
like correctional custody unit.
Yep.
Custody correctional unit.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what that is?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
CCU is fun.
Yeah, that's I don't think I would call that fun, but yes.
I went to so yeah, they had reintroduced it in like 16 or 17
Mhm.
because like when I went, it was like months after they had reintroduced it. So, you know, these guys were ready to get their hands on me. And if you already know what CCU is, I'm sure you know what happens at CCU.
I do. Yes.
Yeah, it's boot camp 2.0, and it's even worse because, you know, I've earned the title. I'm a fucking corporal. You know, I've got, you know, I've put my time in, and then I've got a lance corporal, an E3,
Mhm.
fucking telling me what to do, telling me to break rocks. You know, go fuck yourself, kid. And so obviously that's not the way out, and it took me a while to figure that out. But
Mhm.
so finally graduated, quote unquote, from CCU, and at this point I'd only had like a year left in my enlistment. It might have been a little more.
Okay.
Went back to being a grunt, and the unit that I got assigned to after that, they were deploying again. So out of the frying pan, back into the fucking fire. You know what I mean?
Mhm. What was your MOS?
0321.
Ah, okay.
I'm sorry. Interesting to throw an MOS code at you. Do you know what that is?
Reconnaissance, yes. Reconnaissance.
Very good.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Okay. I see you.
I have been just a small history. Not to interrupt or anything, of course, Crash. I have
I'm
been
very interested if you know all this stuff. Yeah. Go ahead.
I have been a clinical psychologist, psychiatrist for over 15 years. I have spent a lot of time with people who are veterans, ex police, EMS. So I've spent a lot of time involved in the lingo and a lot of the culture. A lot of my friends were very in college. A lot of them went into the military, and some didn't come back, of course,
Mm-hmm.
as is custom around that time frame, especially after 2001. So I get it. So I've spent quite a bit. I don't know everything, but I get a lot of the, like when you said you weren't a PT stud. I know a couple of my friends were considered PT studs because they they looked forward to the PT quite a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a little sidetrack. Anyway, so your second deployment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what happened on the second deployment?
We were, of course, doing just reconnaissance. There was a fob that had been taking mortar fire, and you know had been having people take pot shots at it for the past couple of weeks when we got there. So our job was to go into the nearby villages and find out where these people are hiding, and just what they know, of course. And so we're on patrol
Mm-hmm.
in one of these villages, and we suddenly start taking fire. We're in vehicles on this patrol. Suddenly start taking fire, and in the vehicle that I'm in, we take a rocket, an RPG, into the right front door. So what we would call the passenger door. Guy in the passenger seat was suddenly welded to the seat that he was sitting in because that RPG is molten metal at that point. It embedded in his leg, welded him to the seat. So now we've got, not only are we taking small arms fire, but now we have a fucking live explosive inside our cab. We couldn't just egress, we couldn't just jump out of the fucking truck and jump into the small arms fire. So now it's like you know, what the fuck do we do now?
Yeah.
So my knee jerk reaction was, well, if this thing was gonna explode, we've already done it already. So the fact that we're alive is, you know, the bright side of things. But the other issue is now we've got a Marine that's got, you know, his leg is probably in pieces, if not in half. It's gonna bleed out. Taking moments fire, like all this, you know, this whole shit storm of fucking of things that are going on. And so we had decided to have the other trucks dismount, take cover, and return fire the best they could, while we called the corpsman to, you know, come assess and see, like, you know, how much time does this Marine have? Do we have time to get him out? Set the other. And long story short, that gunfight had lasted, I think it was like 13 or 14 hours before we could, you know, pull out and get the QRF and all that shit to come back us up. Not that it was a long, you know, this village was just a couple of miles from the fob and everything, but, you know, I'm sure you've, in your many conversations with the military, like any kind of conversation with leadership is going to be, you know, not a priority in the sense that it's going to take hours. You know, okay, I got to talk to this guy, and then we got to, you know, check recipes and check the fucking ROIs and all this shit. So it was more of just sitting around and waiting for a fucking colonel to decide that he wanted to answer his phone, rather than, you know, people actually making decisions. So that was the first real shitty incident. The second one was a couple of days later, that same fob. We had actually, so we found the initial cell of people that were responsible for the attacks and stuff, but then they had actually, I mean, they had already assembled like some kind of can't think of the word for it, but it was like a ragtag group of like people from different villages. Like they'd all come together, and they're like, well, couldn't get them on that first one, so we'll really finish them off now. So what they had done is taken a bunch of mortar tubes and put an ice blocks in the bottom of them. Obviously, as the ice melts, the mortar shells detonate, and so by the time we had been hit with the mortars, they were long gone. And they ended up really fucking up the fob and like got a couple of us in that sense. But then now leadership is out for blood. Like they were ready to take the gloves off and send us out there and just, you know, scorched earth it. And so they had sent probably it might have been two teams, might have been three, I don't remember exactly, but we were sweeping, clearing out these villages, and we had been bedded down in this field for, I don't know, an hour or two, you know, obviously keeping in touch with everybody, what we were seeing, who was moving, how many people we were dealing with and stuff. And I remember being face down in this field in Gilly, and this village was considered black in the sense that no one was to fly over it, no one was to go in there, no one was near it. We can't drive through it. We can't, you know, stay out. It is so hot with hostiles that anybody with a United States military uniform is expected to be killed. And we had to go by this village to get to the one next to it. Like there was no avoiding it. So we're bedded down this field, and we're just keeping an eye on it, you know, thinking that this is where the fighters are coming from, you know. And as I'm laying in these weeds, a goat herder had like passed by, and we make eye contact. Like it was like this. It felt like an eternity, but you know, in reality, like maybe 3 seconds had passed. But like looking in this dude's eyes, that was like my first time feeling fear, I think. Like for real, like, you know, the soul left my body, you know, because I had known, like, you know, we're blown. They're gonna know we're here. You know, the whole fun of it. I didn't react. I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to smoke him and then risk me being the reason that this whole thing goes to shit. So I decided to just wait. I don't know if that was the right call either. I don't think there was a right decision in a sense. because I've thought about all the possible scenarios and stuff over the past couple years, but I decided to wait and think that maybe he would either show mercy in the sense that, you know, he's just a passerby, he's not trying to get involved, he doesn't care. Maybe he'll just keep going and worry about his goat herd. Obviously not, because not long after we started getting rounds landing like directly on top of us, and we were forced to move into this village to take cover from the mortars, and that must have been calculated, because I'm sure they knew that if there's one out there, there's probably a couple of, you know,
Yeah.
couple of teams worth of people out there. So we push in this village, and that gunfight kick-started probably a week worth of gunfights. Like,
Oh Jesus. Okay.
we went into the village, took cover, like managed to get 90% of our guys out unscathed. I think we had like 3 or 4 get winged. Got back to the fob, and then that had turned into days of rockets, trucks coming in. I mean, just like, I'm talking about non-stop violence from these people. And we were pulling security 24/7, obviously, but with there only being, you know, a couple of us, we were pulling duty for almost 2 days at a time. Normally duty is 24 hours, you know, and then you tag out, next guy comes in. There were times where I was on watch for 36, 40, almost 48 hours, you know. And being stressed, being, you know, surviving on nicotine and energy drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
It gets to a point where you are literally hallucinating,
Mhm.
and it's just it is an interesting state of being, because I'm lucid, but I'm also not. Like, if I see a combatant stick his head up above the parapet, I know to smoke him. Like that. That's not, you know. But also, along with that combatant's head, I might see, like, you know, weird shapes and, you know, other stuff, and like, it's wild. So I feel like those short couple of days have had lasting consequences, because I always think back to those 2 specific incidents, and there might be more that happened that I can't remember now. And that's the other issue too. Is that I know other things happened. I remember, you know, having strong reactions to certain things, like certain social situations that happen now. I'll have, like, you know, my back tenses up, and like I'll get short of breath, and I'll get like this fight or flight response, and I'm so confused on what happened in that specific, like what that person said, or like what happened that's triggering that.
Yep.
But I can't remember any specific situation that would have caused it.
Well, when it comes to like complex PTSD or CPTSD, especially in veterans, it might not even be something specific that the person said or did, because when you're still struggling with coming to terms with everything that happened during the tours or during the situation or etc., sometimes it's just random memories that your neurons make connections with in the back of your head, and it'll just trigger it. It doesn't actually have to have a root cause from something tangible in front of you. That's why it's considered complex PTSD, because a lot of veterans very specifically suffer from this particular type of post-traumatic stress. And it isn't always something that happens near you or in front of you or told to you or that you're experiencing that would cause the flashback, the hallucination, the mild or severe panic attack, anxiety attacks. It can just simply be your mind wandering and trying to subconsciously either process that stress or that trauma, and then your body has that physical reaction. It could also be a trigger too. To be fair, it could also be a trigger. That's that's what makes it hard to diagnose.
I guess the most interesting thing that I've noticed is, yeah, the physical reactions and all that stuff is true, but
Mhm.
I don't remember having any of those reactions or feelings in the moment. Like fight or flight kicked in. It's like, of course, most of that's probably training and stuff, but like I knew what to do and there was no question about it, and I didn't I didn't hesitate. My body didn't lock up. I didn't get short of breath. I mean, I probably got excitable and anxious in the sense that my blood, I know that my heart rate kicks up and like
Mhm.
the adrenaline's pumping, but there was no like um, the physical reactions I'm having now definitely were not happening then. So that's something that I've noticed over the years. It's odd how that's a consequence now, to
Well,
me at least.
no, and that's very accurate. That's one of the experiences of being a soldier can do is that you are trained to react in a very specific way during traumatic experiences, especially high stress uh, and high engagement. By engagement, I mean like sensory overload, like constantly hearing either mortars firing or gunshots, either whizzing close to you or hitting things close to you. It's not uncommon for after the tour or deployment or the service itself is over, that causes the more anxiety and or panic inducing attacks simply because your mind finally has an opportunity to attempt to process what happened.
During that week of the mortars and rockets, I remember it being. I describe it as an in joke or like something that we joked about, or we started joking about pretty quickly. Was if you hear the mortar or the rocket, it's already missed you. You got nothing to worry about. But if you don't hear it, then you're already dead. So it's like you hear that whistle, it's like, oh, there goes another one, missed me. And I think anytime someone you mention mortars, it's like, well, you want to hear that whistle because it's missed you. If not, then you're in trouble. So I guess it's the fear of not knowing, not being able to hear it, not being able to see it. That's the demon these days, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's just your body's response to the stressors. That's just what it is. Your mind is still processing things. When did you completely get out of the service then? You said you did 4 years?
Yeah, did 4 years. I went in 17. No, 16. Yeah, went in 16.
So 2020 roughly?
So yeah.
Okay.
See, I can't. That's the other thing that frustrates me, and I'm sure we'll get into that, but I can't remember dates or times, or it's just like, like I have to walk back in a sense and be like, okay, what happened here? Okay, that was roughly this time, and then okay, I know that was years from this.
Yeah, and that's the thing that sometimes happens as well. A distortion of time is fairly common. Um, Sometimes you think things are longer than they are, or they're shorter than they are. It just really depends.
Absolutely. I feel like I lived probably 5 or 6 lifetimes in those 4 years.
Yeah, and that's common. That is very common. Okay. So it's been about 4 years since you've been out. How have you been doing since then?
Um, Now I feel like I'm in a better headspace. than I was 6 months ago. 6 months from then, I was in a better headspace than I was 6 months from then. You know, it's slowly but surely, it's getting better. But
Hey, Teflon, I miss
since
your
then, it's
face.
been immediately when I got out, it was like I was still in fight or flight mode. I might have just been in fight or flight mode the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
the whole 4 years. And so it probably took me, I would say, the first year or two to get out of that. But then, then came on the, just to answer your question, I think I'm doing, yeah, we're okay.
Are they worried I'm gonna murder you?
I don't know. I figured
Okay.
she would have done. I didn't think she would still be. Better.
Mm-hmm.
Better than I was a year ago. Better than I was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Incrementally getting better.
Okay. That's good. That's good. And now the biggest question, of course, Crash. The biggest question. Now that we have a lot of your background out of the way, what do you want me to help you with in therapy? Like, why?
I don't know if this is a therapy thing, if this is a medication thing, or a combination of the two. But the biggest issue that
Oh,
I'm
heck
having
yeah.
right now, this is going to sound really cliche, or at least I feel like it probably makes sense to you, but the issue is now that I don't sleep. I close my eyes and it's night terrors, nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
Open my eyes again. It's only been 2 hours. Close my eyes again, right back to the night terrors. Open my eyes again. 2 hours have passed for however long I'm in bed. And so I'm never fully rested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always on edge. And if I am asleep, I'm screaming in my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So it's exhausting. It's taxing. It makes what I do for a living very hard because I'm, the life I live.
Yeah.
I can't constantly be in fight or flight. Like people expect things from me. They need answers from me. Like, it's getting, it's a lot. So.
Okay.
That's that's probably the biggest thing, and I would feel like most everything else that's going on stems from that. But I wouldn't know if that's. I mean, you're the doctor. You shut up.
That's true. That's true. I do tend to be the doctor. It's kind of the thing that happens over here. Have you ever tried medications before, Crash?
When I first got out, I thrusted myself into the arms of the VA
Mm-hmm.
and said yes to all the medications, said yes to all the things that they prescribed me, and that led me to getting addicted to methamphetamine for the better part of a year and a half. So,
Jesus. Okay.
medication and I have a strange relationship. I go through this every couple of months. It's actually been so. After that, I got clean. Obviously, they sent me to a facility, got clean, and all that stuff. Got agreed to go back on medication with the stipulation like, okay, nothing addictive this time, nothing crazy. And they were like, okay, well, we'll put you on stuff that's going to make you a zombie. Well, don't put me on that. And it's this ebb and flow of, I want to be clean, but I also need it, and just back and forth, back and forth. I don't know. I feel like I've tried everything under the sun. If it works too well, and it, takes away the parts of me that make me who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't do that, then it's like making me into this fucking monster that no one wants to be around.
Do you remember?
I honestly don't know how to answer that question.
Okay. Do you happen to remember what medications they put you on?
I've taken things as simple as Seroquel, and then things as extreme as Trazodone and Ambien and Abilify.
Jesus. Abilify?
What's the other one? Zoloft, and like all the major antidepressants and antipsychotics and anti this and that and the other thing. I've probably taken. Like I said, I've experimented with anything over the counter, not over the counter. Anything
Prescription.
prescription.
Mhm.
Yeah, anything prescription. I mean, it's been 4 years of this.
Did any of them work at all?
Any medication I've tried works for, well, at least it feels like it works for the first couple of weeks, and then I guess it's whenever my body gets used to it. The other symptom, like it'll suppress the symptoms it's supposed to, but then it makes the other symptoms extreme, and so it's this constant back and forth with them. Um, Ambien worked in the sense that it brought me to a baseline of just not feeling anything, not caring, but the side effects of that, I would sleepwalk and drive around town, go run errands and do stuff all completely zonked out of my mind, and then wake up places I don't know how I got there.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Oh my god, those are all major medications too.
Okay. Well, the biggest thing, of course, is the sleep, right? Because if you can't get the sleep that you need, your body can't get the rest that it's need, and if you don't get the rest that your body needs, everything else is detrimental to that. I'm not a huge fan of Ambien. That's just my own personal take. Have you ever tried something called Lunesta?
Nope, and none of the doctors over the years have ever mentioned it. I'm very interested to know what Lunesta is.
Okay, so Lunesta is a similar vein to Ambien, but it generally doesn't have the same harsh side effects. And the dosage for it is a bit lower. The problem is it is designed to keep you asleep. Much like Ambien, it doesn't help you fall asleep. Are you able to fall asleep? Because Ambien does both. Ambien will put you to sleep and keep you asleep. Lunesta doesn't put you to sleep.
My schedule, as it is right now,
Mm-hmm.
well, I guess the values that I live by is just sleep when I'm tired, and if I'm not tired, get out of bed or just get up and do whatever until I'm tired. But then now I'm running into the issue of like, I could be. There are days where, I'm awake for, like what is it, normal like 18 hours or something like that, or whatever a typical day looks like to normal people. I don't remember exactly, but wake up at 7 a.m., be asleep at 9 p.m., sleep 8 hours, whatever. There's days like that, but then there's days where I'm awake for 8 hours and then I'm just exhausted and need to sleep for 12 hours after that. And then there's times where I'm awake for almost 2 days straight and I'm not tired. I took a nap for 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, and then I'm awake for 2 days, no problem. Um, I haven't been able to find what what I'm doing that's causing that. But like I said, there's days where I need to sleep 12 hours to be awake for 4, and then I'm exhausted again. And there's sometimes where I'm up for days at a time, and it doesn't affect me. I forgot what the question was. I'm sorry.
Trouble falling asleep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I would like to think that I've got pretty good sleep hygiene. Like I know not to, no TV in the bedroom, or like, don't get on your phone and expect to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I lay down on the couch, or if I lay down in the bed, and I'm, the mission is to fall asleep, but then it's like, I just, my mind will not let me rest, and I'll give it about a good hour of effort, and then if I can't fall asleep, like I said, I've been told to get up, and you're up,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
So yes, very much so.
Okay. Well, The good thing is that the medications you name, like the Abilify, the Seroquel, all of those are kind of old versions of antipsychotics. There's a couple more modern ones, like the Zoloft, like, you know, that's sertraline, right? That's a antidepressant.
Yeah.
When I think medications, I'm not a old medication psychiatrist. I'm not afraid to, like, for example, Lybalvi is a compound medication where they take olanzapine and something called samidorphan, which is a lithium-like product, to not only remove potential hallucinations or episodes, but it also does the mood stabilizing at the same time in a single medication with about half the dose of each, because they complement each other. So and that's a very new one. That's one that's only been approved since 2021. So it's only 3 years old. And in psychiatry, that is super new. I don't think that that's what I would go with. I kind of want to see how you do on the Lunesta to start with, before I throw anything else into the mix.
Okay.
So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll give you 14 days of Lunesta, and then I'm going to give you a homework assignment for next week's therapy. And we're going to see if we can psychologically handle some of your sleeping issues before we jump into a strictly psychiatric medicative route. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. But your homework though, Crash, this is going to be important because I actually want you to write down these things. So like actually take a pencil or a pen to paper and write these down, okay?
God.
I know. I want you to write down 5 happy moments that you experience over the next 7 days. So starting today until next Saturday, I want you to write down 5 happy
Let me
moments.
write that down before I forget.
Well, no, I'll send it to you in a text.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it to you in a text. But I want to see it on paper. I want you to actually write it down. And there's a reason why I want you to physically write it down, as opposed to just, like, memorizing it. Because that's part of the exercise. So let me send this to you. Okay, and there's that.
Okay.
All right, and then let's go grab the Lunesta from my medicine cabinet. And then I am going to see you in 7 days, okay?
Okay.
And we're going to see if we can maybe do like a combined psychological versus psychiatric to help. Yeah? You'd be be yeah, a lot of people have sleep issues. Imagine modern life causing excessive stress in an animal that's not designed to handle it. Imagine, right? Hey, Ricky Bobby, how you doing? Keely. I mean, does he? That's I mean. All right. There you go, Crash. 14-day supply.
Thank you.
And then about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, you know the sleep hygiene you need to follow in order to make this work.
Mhm.
And then let's see if that makes a difference, okay? If you have any kind of shakiness, dizziness, nausea, double vision, or sleepwalking, please stop taking it and then just send me a text or call me, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Is there any kind of, so obviously with like Ambien and stuff, if I forget to take it, there's consequences and stuff. But is there going to be anything like that if I mean, is it just I'm in for a
No,
bad
no,
night's
no, no.
sleep?
This is
Okay.
just for bed. Lunesta is significantly more mild.
Thank God. Okay. Um, well, only other thing I was going to mention was the I can't think of the proper plural, but I've been feeling lethargic, like real lethargic, no energy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's lack of sleep or eating or not, but it's like I'm not hungry often, but when I am hungry, I'm like a bottomless pit, and then feels like a couple hours go by, and I'm like stomach is hurting. I'm starving again, you know.
Yeah, I get that. I get
So I
that.
don't know if is that going to be an issue with this stuff?
No, because it's again Lunesta. This is an as needed medication. I simply
Okay.
want you to take it for the 14 days straight, uh, just to see if this helps your sleep. And I do have stronger doses. I'm literally starting you on the lowest dose.
Okay.
So
Well,
if we can get you between 4 to 6 hours of sleep a night consistently, Crash,
mm-hmm.
we can start to tackle the other stuff much easier. Because
Okay.
fighting the fatigue is always going to cause more issues than if you get the proper rest that you need. And to be fair, 4 to 6 hours is not enough sleep. But it's a massive improvement
That's really good for me.
over 2, right?
Yeah.
So we want to keep our expectations kind of tempered. And sometimes the medications make a massive difference. Sometimes they don't do a lot. So we're just going to, I am more cautious when it comes to stuff like this because I'm also a neurologist and I know how much some of these medications can mess with the brain chemistry and they can alter it permanently. So I tend to be a little more cautious because if something medically happens, it's much harder to correct in your brain than it is anything else.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I can fix your heart, I can fix your lungs.
Yeah.
But the brain, the brain is the one thing that I try not to injure to the best of my ability.
Yeah, I wish doctors of the past would have followed that same code.
you know, and I probably went to school about the same time they did. So there's really no reason they shouldn't have.
I want to believe that they had the good intentions and stuff, but it was very much the all right. Well, let's fix you. Here's a prescription. Here's a group you can go talk to. But,
Yeah. And I mean those
like I
are
said, here we are.
the groups are helpful. The problem with a lot of groups is they tend to be a little too religious for my liking. Which some people find comforting, some people don't. But that's just my own personal opinion on that.
It might have just been the group, the specific group of people that I was with, but my group I thought was going to be a bunch of people like me, combat veterans and stuff. Well, we were all military because this was, right as I was getting out and stuff. But these people were complaining about like car accidents or like their significant other had beat them and like petty shit compared to me.
Oh,
And, like there was one other
yeah.
combat guy in there, but he was like, one of our Vics got blown up and like, and I get I get sweats at night or something. I was like, well, I have nothing in common with any of you people. What the fuck? So that was also a bad taste in my mouth for that. But yeah, back to my point, let's fix you was their mentality, not like how do we, rewire you in the sense that how do you live your life with these symptoms because they're obviously here to stay.
I mean, some of the symptoms are going to potentially be lifelong, but that's not how you should look at it. That's when we're talking lifelong, I'm talking like a messed up knee or like a messed up shoulder or something like that. Not psychologically. Like,
oh well, I'd already made peace with that fact. I was like, well, I guess this is life now.
oh no. That's not psychologically there's going to be stuff you'll struggle with for a while, but that's not my approach.
Honestly, I wouldn't even now that I know that see I'd heard of Twin Rivers and like when you said Parsons, I didn't put two and two together. I was not intending on coming for therapy today. I did not realize that this was going to be. So I was more than prepared with making my peace with the fact that I'm going to be dealing with this stuff for the rest of my life and was not going to get back on medication. Like all of this was not intentional.
Oh.
Just want you to know that.
Oh. Well, what were you expecting? I'm sorry. I actually thought you came to me for therapy.
I mean, it's good. No, it's good. It's good that I probably needed it, but yeah, I was gonna be like, well, I'm having a little lethargy. I'm struggling with energy, struggling with appetite. Like, I know what I'm dealing with, but I wasn't gonna explicitly tell you all that. You kind of brought that out of me.
I've been told I'm kind of easy to talk to sometimes.
Yeah, I think actually you might know more about me than Harlow. She knows stuff, but not all the intimate details of what happened.
Well, and is Harlow your partner?
I'll address that with her after I leave it because now I'm guilty. I'm like, okay, well now I gotta tell you. Tell her.
Hang on. Before you do that, and I'm not saying that you don't tell her. Before you do that, just be aware it's okay to not tell your partners everything when it comes to the traumatic experiences you've had. And it's not because you're trying to hide things. It's because you're still processing with them. And it's good to have your process with them so that you're able to more accurately talk to your partner in a constructive manner without it being like a trauma dump kind of a session with a partner, right? That's the big thing. That's always the biggest thing. And I'm not saying don't tell her. I'm just saying measure out when and what you say so that you're okay with it before you say it. But don't ever feel guilty about telling me things that you don't tell your partner. Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you so that you can communicate and be a better partner to your partner.
Makes sense. that I can do.
So, if you want to tell her, by all means, feel free to. Just
Maybe, yeah, maybe not the intimate details. And I have shared with her before, you know, kind of like the cliff notes, of like, hey, this is what happened, and glossed over it because I mean, does she really need to know everything that happened? But yeah, yeah, you bring a good point. I'll probably, you know, if she needs to know, I'll tell her. If she asks, I'll tell her. But
yeah, because once you're able to process it better, Crash, you can be that much better of a partner to her, and that just makes both of you stronger.
yeah, for
And
sure.
and that's important, right? Because if you're a stronger partner for her, she can be a stronger partner for you. And the stronger the relationship is, the better it's going to be. That's just how
Certainly, yeah.
relationships work. So
Well, I'm thinking she's still here waiting on me.
okay.
So next, okay, this is the other thing too.
Yep.
Obviously memory is an issue.
Mhm.
What time
Same time.
next week?
Same time. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll write that. Actually, I'm gonna take this back to you so I can come back to it.
1300 to 1415 EST.
There we go.
Yeah, I actually thought you
appreciate it,
came
though.
here for
Yeah, go
therapy, Crash.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't. I thought you were. Well, you might be with the clinic, but I didn't think. Honestly, I hadn't heard anything. No, you said something about Twin Rivers at Iggy's, didn't you?
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Mhm.
Was it you? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't put two and two together. This was your thing. Okay.
Yeah, so Twin Rivers Hospital is actually based out of Washington State. It's a massive, cutting edge, top of the line hospital that's
Oh, okay.
in the Olympics. My aunts run it. So when I said I wanted to open a mental health department here in San Andreas, they said, "Why don't you just take a part of Twin Rivers back to San Andreas and just open a division there and just use Parsons?" And I'm like, you know, that's actually a fantastic idea because not only do people know about the history of Twin Rivers and how cutting edge it is, but also this place specifically, Parsons specifically, is fantastic for any types of therapy and or rehabilitation.
When you were saying the whole spill about Twin Rivers at Breakfast, and you were talking about like we've got way more than just mental health care. We got tennis courts, swimming. I was like, the first thing that came to mind was I think the movie's I might be getting the movie wrong, but oh shit, I'm not gonna remember the title. But as they're walking through this facility, they're like playing racquetball, like they have ping pong. Like I was like, where the fuck is this place? It's got tennis courts, and like all this. Trying to think of like places I know in San Andreas like that, and like I can't think. Is this place like underground somewhere? Like, what the fuck? Of course, it's here. It's Parsons.
Yeah, it's Parsons. Yep. This
Didn't
is
even cross my mind.
This is actually where Twin Rivers originated from, like 30 years ago. So
Shit.
this is where my aunt Vanessa started a mental health facility here. It was just Parsons at the time as Rehabilitation of America, and then she changed it to Twin Rivers in honor of her wife, Rachel, because they were the two rivers. And
I really like that.
yep. And so they eventually bought a semi-derelict hospital out in Washington, and they have been essentially retrofitting it since. It's now 25 acres out there. It has capacity for 500 plus patients and whatnot, different levels of security. And then it's not just mental health. They actually do cutting edge surgeries like stem cell research and stuff like that. So yeah, they've ran it for quite some time. and that's where I spent a lot of my residency was at Twin Rivers and University of Washington of Washington State, so in Seattle.
So you've been there and done that.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm old.
Oh no.
I'm mid 40s.
Not old.
Yeah,
It's not old at all.
I'm older than a lot of people around the state. That's for sure, Crash.
I think you'd be surprised.
You think so?
Yeah. There's quite a few, quite older than you that are perfectly fine running around blowing up cops.
Well, okay. There's young people, right, that are below 30.
Yeah.
And then there's a subsect that's above 70 that there's a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
But the in between the 30 and the 70 is what I mean.
Those people are middle aged, right?
Yeah, those people are. There's not a lot of us for some reason. It's like you either survive till you're 90 or you don't. Like that seems to be what the common theme is. So, yeah, Keely, you're old. Anyway, all right. So I will see you. I will see you next Saturday then. And
so if you are the go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I know that I think it was you that saved. Actually, no, I know it was you. You saved Rosa's life a couple of months ago.
Mhm.
Because you were working ICU, I think. Are you focusing more on the brain stuff these days?
Oh, I'll be doing both. I'll be doing both. I just have to get my medical license through Eclipse first.
So I haven't heard anything from the clinic since we ran into you at Breakfast. What my question is, who do I go to if I need like urgent care? Is that a you thing? Is that
That'd be the Bishop Memorial. If it's like non EMS related, so you don't need like it's something that we can handle that's not EMS related. So you don't have to have those kind of wild tac meds coming out and potentially killing you because they don't know how to treat people. If you don't need their assistance, Lana up at Polito can help.
Well, are y'all just always up there, or is this like who do I? Is there someone specific I can call or text?
Yeah. Let me send you Lana's number. How about that?
Okay. Because I would like to, and actually all of us would. We'd all like to make the clinic our main. Specifically, Eclipse wants. We want to keep that to just emergency care. Like if I'm obviously about to flatline, take me to Eclipse. But anything else, I'd rather go to the Bishop Memorial Clinic. Do I not have Lana's number?
You might not.
I don't. Okay.
Well, and I will be working with Bishop after I get my medical license, after I get my expungement. I have to wait till the expungement. I don't feel right being a felon for saving someone's life and then asking for a medical license because that actually feels wrong to me. Unlike Eclipse, I actually care that I have a criminal record.
I really hate how they're doing that to you guys, but I guess it's play ball for a little bit and then not have to worry about it ever again.
Yep, that's the idea. We jump through the hoops we need to get off the ground, and then once we're off the ground, we just cut what we need to cut, and we don't worry about it.
Let's see. I think I got that now. Let's see, did I copy it right? I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got her number now.
Awesome.
So is there any particular time that she's using? Oh, I guess I can just ask her that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Today's the day.
Well,
What
I don't
day?
want to hold you up any longer. If you're anything like me, your time is precious commodity, and I want to respect that. So
I
don't let me hold you hostage.
Oh, the 19th. That's right. Oh, you're not holding me hostage, Crash. It's I actually have nothing but time at the moment, so
Oh, good. Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna give Harlow a ring.
Yes.
See where she's at, and then go from there.
Mhm.
So I think that. Oh, there she is. She's right. Oh, she's on the phone with somebody. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just walk over and say, hey.
Okay.
Again, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. I will see you same time next Saturday.
Yeah. Same
Best
time
of
next
luck
time.
with your expungement and everything else.
All right. I will talk to you later.
Appreciate it, Doc.
You're welcome. Just Kaelyn, Crash. Just Kaelyn.
Kaelyn or Keelan?
Kaelyn.
Is it kind of
Kaelyn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kaelyn.
Yep.
Gotcha. Thank you, Kaelyn.
You're welcome. What's happening on the 19th? What did I miss? What did I forget about, Keely? Did I forget about something? I have a feeling I forgot about something. Okay. Zombies. Fucking zombies. It's always zombies. It's always zombies. When in doubt, it's zombies. You know, and I could see on the 31st or 30th, there's a zombie event. Like, do you remember the one in 2019, Keely? Or 2020? It was 2020. It was January of 2020. That honestly was... Oh no, that was 2021. There was one before that you weren't there for. Yeah, it was a mess. But yeah, I think you're right. They didn't code it right. But man, it was a lot of PvE, and if I'm being very honest, I don't do PvP very well. I like how Judy's car is still there. Has it been ticketed? It has not. And I don't have any keys to it. So I can't even go save it. And go park it somewhere. I think Judy has all the keys on her. It was chaos, yeah. It was chaos. It was so much chaos. There's HUD. There we go.
Hi.
Hey. How are you?
Did your appointment show up this time?
Yes.
Good.
One of the 3 showed up.
Oh, that's good.
I know, right? Oh, come on. I did a bunch of building while you were sleeping.
I thought.
Yeah. Well, building. I should say placement. I didn't technically build, but like.
Okay.
I also added on to the circle, and the reason I did is so that people can put their, well, you and I specifically can put our shoes here.
Oh, I see.
So they're not in the grass getting covered by bugs and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have spiders going between your toes.
Yeah, I don't prefer that.
But I have extra wall here, and then of course I have the one-way glass.
Okay.
So you can see out. I'm probably gonna move the tub probably over this way.
Yeah.
So that we can, so that's more private, because then we can be naked in the tub over here instead.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's better having the tub a little bit more private. No?
No, I agree.
Okay. And then I added on to the room, your bedroom.
Quote unquote. Yeah.
So I added onto your bedroom. Got some extra little walls up there. Just for some extra privacy. I grabbed a bunch more rugs, so the rugs are all kind of the same color now.
Okay.
Except in little accented areas. And that's on purpose, because, you know, a little accented rug is kind of nice.
Yeah, it is.
And then I finished up the extra guest bedroom. Right here. I just want to change out the bed. I don't like this bed.
Isn't that Callista's bed, or did you?
Well, I mean, I gave it to her, but I guess she doesn't want it. I don't know.
Has she like fully moved her stuff out? Because I went by the house and I didn't see any of her stuff there.
No, it looks like everything is still in here. Okay. Well, I'll worry about that later. But I'm still gonna change the bed out. I don't like this bed.
No, yeah, it doesn't look good at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. It also doesn't really. It's not. It's just not my thing. Legitimately, it's not my thing. So. I think there's steak in the fridge. Are you hungry?
Not at the moment.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if I put steak in this fridge. It actually might be at Parsons. Yeah, it's at Parsons. Okay. A bunch of the drinks are at Parsons too.
You want to go get it?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go grab it from Parsons, yeah. Oh no, you keep going.
Oh, you. Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Just saying, you're wearing heels and those jeans. I mean, come on. Can't blame a girl.
No, you can't.
Your rating is going to be much quicker. Again, the manufacturer seems to have done another over-the-air update.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
Yeah.
Still not as fast as it was.
No, it's still slower. It's just not. I think it would require an upgrade or two to make it back to what it was anymore.
Yeah.
But I don't really care. I was able to complete that that one from Polito back to the city with the tires. I got that one done, and then I found the fucker's watch on the dock. On the pier.
Oh, you did?
I finally found it, yes.
How long did that take?
3 weeks.
Jesus. Do you need help carrying it?
I don't know. Let me see.
Don't you read your email? I sent them to you before I left. I'm not the one with the attitude. You're just on a power trip. A whoop-de-doo-dah. Team leader. Yeah, you're so important, Barry. Get over yourself.
Okay, there's a lot of drinks in the fridge. I'm gonna need some help.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this one?
Up here. In the middle one, the dark one right here.
I don't know. That place is expensive. I'm broke as fuck right now, man. Corporate my ass. That place is a sweatshop. I'd make more money working at Wigwam Burger.
Okay, I got him.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, leave it with me. I'll text you later.
We can go put these at the house then. It's so cheap and easy to make that cucumber drink
Yeah.
that it's kind of like a no-brainer, honestly, because I can make 40 of the drinks like nothing. Like they end up cheaper than the sparkling water. So
Are they cheaper than the still water?
they fill you up more than the still water.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting.
So, when you're talking, like 40% versus like, 60%, you just feel a lot less thirsty with the cucumber drink. But that's because it's got cucumber and lemon and mint in it. So it makes sense. It's got more ingredients.
Tasty.
Without the sugar. I'm assuming still no word from PD or anything?
Nope.
I'm sorry, Hazel.
Not on you. It's on them.
I'm so sorry. I don't know, I tried to shield you from it. Maybe I shouldn't have. But they still don't know.
If they really wanted to charge me, then they will charge me.
Well, they still don't know the other person that was up there, so.
No, they don't.
There we go. So I'm trying to keep it like that as much as I can. We'll just not worry about it.
Not worry about what?
The other person.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Do you want to go help some people?
Yeah. Okay, I marked one.
Okay. Having fun back there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can openly look now, so.
Wasn't exactly stopping you before.
I know, but A little different. A little different when you're married.
That is true.
Yeah.
Divorce is finalized.
Oh shit. You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Alright.
Where is this one? Mark?
It's down by Vespucci Canals.
Okay. I do like being able to zoom at least a little bit again.
Right? It felt really sad when...
It seriously did.
Yeah. And I couldn't do that Polito run.
In the coil?
Yeah. I couldn't do it. I tried it in the Neon and I tried it in the Raiden and I couldn't make it. It was just not enough time.
You couldn't do it until the software update?
Yep. Antics are good.
Rough.
We're with Hazel at the moment. Yeah, it was very rough. God, it was so rough. Have you found the guy's watch at the pier?
No.
Okay, go there first because I know right where it is. So I will take you right to it. That's a good like almost $3 grand.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Really like that watch, huh?
Thank you for the follow, Double Dang. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Where's the guy that wants it?
He's up on the Ferris, or not the Ferris wheel. The roller coaster.
Okay.
Have you done the phones at the pier?
No.
Oh my god.
Considering how much I saw you struggle with them, I wasn't jumping at the opportunity.
That's fair. Okay, well, the phones will take a couple days. Like, just 2. But I can show you where this watch is, because the watch will be in the same spot. As long as we get there soon.
Working on it.
Because I don't want you to struggle and look for it for fucking 3 weeks. No, the phone was fine. The phone I had no issues with.
Oh boy.
What?
People doing dumb shit over there.
Oh, we'll let them do dumb shit. Okay, come on. Oh, 77.
Already on it.
Radio check? Alright, he's up there. Right there.
What is he doing up there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the fireworks were pretty easy, actually. The fireworks were pretty easy. Callista and I did the fireworks pretty quick. Okay, come on. We gotta kind of run on this one, just because.
Oh yeah. No, this is my ranger pants.
Hey guys.
What's up?
So many people. You're a ranger? Fuck up! Fuck up! Tackle the cop! Tackle the ranger! The ranger need to go!
Okay. It should be. You should see it right around here somewhere. It's right by one of the poles. It's bright silver. It really stands out against the poles. Like maybe like down here. It'll be in the sand. Heck yeah! Oh yeah! All right. Whew. That's good. All right, let's turn that one in.
That was the switchblade.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that.
Hi. Oh.
Okay, come on. All right, go turn that in.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of wish you wore a skirt.
I can change.
No, I like the tight pants better.
Well, you gotta pick one. I have a skirt in the car.
I like the pants better.
Okay.
Yeah. There's something about conforming to the butt that just it's just really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You want to wait here for the storm?
No, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
So that in case that it
Yep.
in case the markers change. She's not married. She's divorced. She's technically single. It should be just like right down the street.
It is.
Okay.
I was just noting down where they were.
Okay. I also found one in the oil fields we can do where it's just cleaning up a spill.
Okay.
That's not like anything violent or anything. That's one I haven't done.
Well, the one behind the bank here is a pain in the ass.
Oh, the recycle one?
Yeah, I needed like one more piece of recycling and I could not find it anywhere.
Did you try the roof?
Yes.
Oh.
I tried all of the roofs.
Did you stop doing it?
Yeah, I did. I gave up.
Oh, because it saves your progress. We could easily go do that one
Yeah.
real quick.
Where is this guy?
So he's upstairs. So you just park like right here, and we'll probably have to wait till the storm. This one's a sprint in a car.
Okay.
I mean, we can probably do it. We just have to make sure we run. And then the apartment complex that we go to, it's on the top floor of the apartment complex, so we have to run.
Okay.
But it's up to you if you want to try it. We have the time.
We'll wait for the storm first.
Okay. Did you get plenty of sleep?
Eventually.
Yeah?
Well, you did keep me up for a while.
I did. I can't help it. Well.
Oh, I'm not asking you to.
I mean, I suppose I could help it, but...
What's the fun in that?
It's true. Oh, wow.
Oh, I think I must have told the guy to fuck off because I don't see it anymore.
Wait, what?
The guy behind the bank. I think I have to redo it.
Oh, well, you just have to talk to him again. It won't change anything.
Well, I grabbed this for you.
Huh?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
What's this?
Chain for your spare keys.
Oh. Dude.
Like your wallet.
Oh, heck yeah.
Only
Thank you.
annoying thing is, like your wallet, if you want to use the key, you have to take it off.
Seriously?
Yeah, I know. It pissed me off too.
Grrr.
I know.
Fuck. That's dumb.
Yeah, I know. I agree. It is dumb.
I only have 2 keys on me.
Yeah, I have your spare key on it.
Okay, well, I'll keep yours on it then. That works. And then if I ever get a spare key, I'll just, I don't know, I'll put it on it or something. I don't know.
I mean, at one point I had like 4 sets of keys in my pocket, so.
That's fair. Oh, I should tell Callista I will sell her the Raiden.
You want to give her the Raiden?
I will sell her the Raiden.
You don't want it anymore?
I'm a person who doesn't really want possessions very much. And I have my Neon. And I would sell my SUV if I thought it was worth it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I only bought the SUV for like $6K back in May.
That's fair.
because I could turn around and sell the Raiden for 60K without any issues.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Probably 70 because it's actually 90. So I mean, I could turn
Yes,
around
it
and
is.
sell it. So I could turn around and sell it. So I figure if I sell it to her, for 30K, she can have a massive, only 30% of the price, so like a 60% discount.
Yeah, that's a significant discount.
Yeah. And then I'll just keep the neon. Because that's the only car I wanted. I only ever wanted a neon. I didn't care about anything else. And I owned a chameleon, thanks to Lana, and then of course the Raiden when I saw it at the shop, and then Callista got me the neon. So who should we go raid? Ooh, you know who we should go raid is Blair Benson. Oh. Okay. Let's go raid Blair Benson. Raining Cold Fire. I think it's Raining Cold Fire. Isn't that what her name is? I think it's Raining Cold Fire. Raining Cold Fire. Yes, there it is. Alright, go show her some love. And I will see you folks tomorrow. Have a good Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoy the spooky music. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.